English Teacher, Part 20. For example, paraphrasing, cooperating teacher. In our next lesson, I would like you to present examples of appeals that advertisers use to persuade consumers to buy their products. Show lots of examples of the use of color in your presentation. Student teacher. Do you mean that you want me to teach about the various ways color can be used in advertising? Cooperating teacher. Not quite. I'd like to present some examples of emotional appeals advertisers use to influence consumers' choice. I'd like to support each category appeal with the real samples. Student teacher. Oh, you want me to teach a lesson about the psychological appeals of the advertisers use, and I should show you actual examples from the media, preferably ones that are colorful. Cooperating teacher, that's it. And it's not a statement of fact that allows the sender to confirm or correct your interpretation. In doing this, you'll let the sender know that you care enough to want to understand his or her feelings to avoid making or acting false assumptions. Skills to help others understand you. While it's important that you understand others, it's just important that you help others to understand you. Behavioral description to help others understand you. Speaker. This is perception checking. Another example. Speaker. I get the impression that I have made you angry. Angry. Have I? Am I right in thinking that you are disappointed with what happened? I get the impression that you are pleased with the result. It seems to me that I hurt your feeling. Did I? You look bewildered. Are you? You seem to agree with the way I handled the situation. Did you? You appeared to be nervous when I asked you to speak. Were you? I'm not sure whether you were pleased or displeased with the results. What behavior you are responding to. Feeling descriptions to help others understand how you are feeling are two skills can use to help others understand you. Behavior description. Sometimes you respond in certain ways to your observations of the others and their behavior. When you explain in your response by describing the behavior clearly, you offer those others information that can confirm or confute. Your description should be as specific and non-accusatory and non-evaluative as possible to avoid making the listener feel inadequate or attacked, even perhaps leading him or her to become defensive and to try to retaliate. An apt description of the behavior reduces the receiver's need to raise defenses and increase the likelihood of understanding. The description should focus on specific observable action and show that you are stating hypotheses to be checked and not presenting established facts. Its message should be, you are important, I want to understand you. To relate your description to specific actions, you might use stems such as, I see that. What I saw happen was, I noticed that, I observed. For example, provide sample behavior description. Feeling description. How often have you said or heard, if I only had known, I wish that you had told me. Everyone has feelings and freedom to describe those feelings in a sensitive, non-accusatory way that promotes communication. Conversely, feeling that you are not expressed may be misinterpreted. Tears, for example, may signify fear, anger, pain, joy, or hay fever. An observer may not be able to identify the cause or may jump to wrong conclusions. There are comments by Comment 1. Nathan, you seem to support your opposite view of whatever I say today. Not Nathan, you are just trying to show off. Comment 2. May, you began to speak before the Larry had finished his comment. Nat, may, you deliberately cut Larry off. Comment 3. Joe, when I was telling the story you were smiling. I'm puzzled. Nat, Joe, why were you leaning at me when I was telling the story?